Hello students, today we will discuss a question that came in a previous year business studies exam held by the Assam Higher Secondary Education Council. So the question that we have here is, what are the services rendered by a bank? But before delving into the answer of this question, we will understand what is a bank and its services. So before understanding, we will go for the definition first. So here the definition is, a bank is a financial institution that accepts deposits from the individuals or public, we can say, and businesses, and provides loans and advances to those who need funds. So this is the very basic definition of a bank. So what does a bank do? It accepts deposits from the public and it lends loans again to the businesses or public. So what is the definition again? It says a bank is a financial institution that accepts deposits from individuals and businesses and provides loans and advances to those who need funds. Again, it is said that bank mobilize savings and channel them into the productive investments. What does this sentence means? So in a place or in a country or in an economy, people have savings with them. People save money. So when the public saves money in the bank, that money is given as loan to those who need it. That thing is known as mobilizing that savings and channeling them into productive investments. So from the public, savings are mobilized to the people who needs the loans. So we can say businessmen, the businesses needs loans most of the time. So the savings of the public is mobilized to the businesses, and who does that? The banks. So the banks become a connecting link that mobilizes the savings of the public to the ones who needs them. And it is again said they help in development of trade, industry and agriculture by providing financial support, because again banks, what they do, they mobilize the finances, and what does it do? It helps in development of trade, industry and agriculture by providing financial support. The functions of a bank are classified as primary functions and secondary functions, or we can say the functions are same as the services of a bank. So the functions or services of a bank are classified as primary functions and secondary functions. So this was the concept of a bank. What does a bank do? It accepts deposits from the public and it lends money to those who needs the money. And what does it do? It mobilizes the savings from the public and channel them into productive investments. That means productive investments means providing loan to the businesses or the ones who need them. Now we will be looking at the functions of a bank or the services of a bank. As I said, the services of a bank or the functions of a bank can be classified into primary functions or the secondary functions. What are the primary functions? Primary functions are the very activities that a bank or the very basic services that the bank provides are known as the primary functions, and any other functions or any other services that the bank provides to its customers are known as the secondary functions or the secondary services of a bank. Under primary functions, we have two basic functions or basic services, that is accepting deposits and granting advances. Accepting deposits means the money accepted by the bank from the public, and granting advances means granting loans to the ones who needs it. Under accepting deposits, a bank accepts deposits in the form of savings deposits, that is the savings account that the general public opens. The fixed deposits, again it is a fixed amount of money held by the bank for a certain period of time. Those deposits are known as fixed deposits. Then we have current deposits, or we can say current account deposits. These are the deposit accounts opened by business persons, and they provide certain facilities to those businesses, and they are known as current deposits. And recurring deposits are a type of fixed deposits only. That means these deposits can be the money can be deposited recurring, that is regularly. After maybe after 1 year a person can again save certain kind of money in that account. So those deposits are known as recurring deposits. So under accepting deposits we have these kind of accounts, that is savings deposits account, fixed deposits account, current deposits account and recurring deposits. Then we have granting advances, another function of a bank. Advances again means loans. So under granting advances we have overdraft. Again, overdraft facility is provided by current deposits. It is a kind of a loan given to the businessman or business person. Again, cash credit is another type of it is a short-term loan provided to the mostly to the business persons. It is a financial support given to businessmen. Next we have loans. Loans can be personal loan, education loan, any kind of loan that is given to the public. Next we have is discounting bill. Again, what is it? When a trader holds a bill with him, the trader, whenever he needs money, can submit the bill to the bank for a certain discount. The bank will provide a small amount of loan. That function is called as discounting of bills. So under the granting advances we have these facilities, that is overdraft, cash credit, loans and discounting of bills. Now we move to the secondary functions of a bank. Under secondary functions we have agency functions and utility functions. Agency functions means as an agency what the bank provides to its customers. So these are the transfer of funds. Transfer of funds can be done in many ways, like check depositing, so collecting the money. So transfer of funds comes under agency function. Next we have periodic payments. For example, payment of EMI that happens automatically. So those function comes under agency functions. Next we have again collection of check for from people. If the customer has certain money to be received from certain people, the collection of those checks, that activity is done by the bank itself. So it comes under the agency functions of the bank. Then we have is portfolio management. It is nothing but the management of the investments of the customer. So if a customer makes investment in mutual funds or shares or any kind of financial instrument, that the management of those investments are also done by the bank, and that is why it comes under the agency functions of the bank. Next again, periodic collection, just like periodic payments, the collections are also done by the bank. Next there can be many other agency functions. And the next function, that is the next secondary function of the bank we have is utility function. That means all the other functions for the that provides utility to the customers. Those functions are drafts, locker facilities, underwriting facilities, project reports, social welfare programs and other utility functions. So these are basically the functions that provides utility to the customers of the bank. So these are the services provided by a bank to its customers. Theoretically, we can write it like this. The answers that you are going to write in your exams will look something like this. So the services rendered by a banks are explained as first services accepting deposits, and this is a primary function of a bank. This is a primary function of a bank. This is the very basic activity that a bank does. Next, providing loans and advances, also this comes under the primary function of a bank. Again, as I explained, it is a very basic activity carried on by a bank. Next we have check facility. As I explained before, remittance of funds, that means payment of funds. The next here is agency functions, as we have discussed earlier, and the general utility services just like locker facilities, issuing credit card, debit cards, online banking, etc. So this is the theoretical part of the answer.